Delone Catholic High School would like to welcome.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to J.T. Flaherty Field on the campus here at Delone Catholic High School. My name's Tony Weaver. I'm with George Nieder, Danny Smith, and Bill Smith will be our camera people and tech people. We're going to bring you the JV Squires against Littlestown tonight in a game that was just trying to get these young guys some playing time.
Yeah, great night. First of all, Tony, great night for football, okay? And you're right, these young players that don't see a lot of varsity action have an opportunity to play. This is their showcase, these JV games, let them have some time.
Delone and Littlestown already played one time up at Littlestown. They're going to play again. Like I said, it's a game to get these kids some time. Since Fairfield don't have a JV team, the team Littlestown played doesn't have a JV team. So why not get together and give them some time in the field?
Great idea. I'm glad the schools can work it out and give these kids an opportunity to play. They go to practice every night after school. They work hard. Giving them some playing time is a great thing to do if we can do it.
Although a lot of these kids for Delone got in Friday night against Fairfield.
Well, we
played more than about a quarter and a half of football, but
we saw that. That was an opportunity. That was a game where the score was, getting out of hand a little bit. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores played a lot in the second half.
Well, number 5 is going to act as Chris Neid is going to act the captain for the Squires tonight. Looks like who's out there for Littlestown?
By entering the stadium and stadium grounds, you voluntarily assume all risks.
Looks like number 12.
Number 12 is out there for Littlestown. Only 2 captains allowed on the field.
Isaiah Ryder, I believe it is.
Isaiah and Chris out there for the Squires.
Wide receiver, defensive back, 5'11", 152, junior.
Running down, we got about 7.5 minutes before kickoff here. People down out there on 6th Street, not as many as there is for the varsity game. Remember, big game Friday night for the varsity. They play York Catholic down at York. And the winner of that game probably has the inside track to the Division III championship. If Delone wins, they get a home game in the district Class A championship game. So we'll have to wait till after Friday night to find out if we're going to broadcast the next week the District 3 championship game. Going to have the national anthem now. Hopefully join DCBN tomorrow night for a volleyball game coming from the Sonny Shepherd Gym. Back here Wednesday night for a 7th and 8th grade football game. And then you're going to have to hold on for other events down the road.
Tony, good numbers for both teams. I've got a count of about 30 football players for Littlestown, about 30 and about 27, 28 for Delone. So good numbers on both sides, giving these kids a chance to play.
And that's why it's important to get this game in, because of the numbers. You know, there's a lot of freshmen up, but they don't have freshman teams anymore. Well, some do, but most don't in our division. So it's important to get them on the field.
Yep. We're going to go ahead and start. A little more familiar with the varsity numbers. I have to take some double and triple looks to really
Yeah,
recognize
yeah.
the
Just
kids.
bear with us here. Number 9, Justin Emmy, the varsity kicker, is actually
Number
going
9,
to kick
Justin
off.
Emmy to kick off for the Squires. Number 21, Colby Hahn, and number 22, Dylan Hurd. For
Now the
team.
difference here, there's only 10-minute quarters for JV football. It's not 12. And it's really going to be tough to get Littlestown numbers. We have a roster here, but a very small print. Hemming approaches the ball. It's going to be a little short this time, about the 15-yard line taken by the Littlestown runner. He looks to get outside, but he's drugged down right around the 25-yard line. Let's see, number 5 on the tackle.
Brings it forward, brought down by number 5, Chris Neal.
Chris Neal made the tackle. He was the captain tonight. He made the first tackle.
Chris Neal, Tonia Jr., 5'9", 155. Plays split end and defensive back down there covering that kick very well.
So the ball's right on the 25-yard line. Littlestown comes out. I formation behind the quarterback. There's a toss coming to the left side. And number 78 for the Squires, Josh Kramer, made the initial hit.
Josh Kramer, sophomore, 6'2", 275 in there at defensive tackle position. Good job turning that play back inside.
Yeah, number 8, Asher Rudolph, did a nice job turning that play in.
Yeah, he's a junior, 6'3", 190.
So we'll try to get you the numbers here. It looks like number 11's quarterback for Littlestown. This time they're in a split backfield, pretty heavy to the left side. There's a run to the right, number 21. He has a little bit of room. He's going to have the first down, and he's going to be brought down up at the 41-yard line by number
27,
Landon Smith made that tackle.
Well, that play certainly moves the sticks. Good blocking on that right side and really giving him a good lane to run through. Good job by the right side of that offensive line.
Yeah, they went heavy to the left and ran back to the weak side. This time they're pretty well balanced. 2 backs in the backfield, slot to the right, wide out left. Another run up the middle. Kramer's there along with somebody hanging under the ankle.
Number 34, Dragon Laguna on the carry. Brought down by number 52, Jack Scovich.
Jack Scovich, they said.
Yeah, we didn't have a 52, but we have it now.
Yeah.
Jack Scovich.
Yeah, he has 33 here, but it's actually 52. Jack Scovich made the tackle. Brings up a 2nd down and 7 for the Bolts. Same set as the last time, I formation. Handoff in the backfield. Nice run. Tackled out there. Hahn and Braden Spillman made that tackle. 3rd and 4. Ball sitting just shy of the 48-yard line.
We'll see if Littlestown comes back to that right side of the offensive line here. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, they're heavy to the right side. They're going to come to the left. And he's not going to have the first down. He's going to make it to maybe midfield. Host of Squires in there. 65 in there to make the initial hit. Ethan Little. That's a freshman, I believe.
4th down 2.
4th and 2 with 7:20 left here in the first quarter. Looks like Littlestown's going to go for it.
Looked like he had a little running room over here on this side, Tony, and he decided to cut it back up into the middle.
It's 4th and 2. I formation behind the quarterback. Slot to the right. Wide out here to the left.
Delone linebacker starting to crowd the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback sneak, and I don't know. Yeah, well, this guy marked it. It's going to be a first down.
On the quarterback keeper, Connor Neely.
Yep, first down.
Stopped by number 8.
He gets to the 43-yard line. Number 8 made the tackle, Rudolph, but the quarterback got a first down. Clock running, 6:50. Good surge by the line that time. Littlestown seems to, they fell in love with this set now. Slot to the left. Wide out right I formation behind the quarterback. There's a pitch coming to the right. Good. Looks like Kramer's going to make the tackle, but that was another nice play by the defensive end out here, turning that ball in.
Had some really good containment out here to turn that play back up in.
Yeah, Rudolph made the play turning it back in, and then Kramer cleaned it up. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Colby Knoll came up quick from his cornerback position.
Colby Knowles, the quarterback, along with Brandon Warfield. Back to throw. Has a man out in the flat. He's looking deep. And the ball is tipped away by number 27, Landon Smith. Nice play by Smith. George, I think the ball was just a tad underthrown there because he was beat.
It was, Tony. He had him down the middle, and if he just got a little more air under it, got a little bit deeper, he had 2 steps on the Delone defender. I think you'll see Delone try to tighten that up a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if Littlestown comes back with that play again.
3rd down and 8. They're obviously going to go for it on 4th down. They went from the midfield, so they're going to probably go again. Break up the I in the backfield, same slot pro. Quarterback rolling out. He's under a little bit of pressure now from Dominic Giraffa, and he's going to be drugged down there by Dominic Giraffa.
Dominic Giraffa coming up from his linebacker position once the quarterback broke containment on that right side, just the way you draw it up in textbook defensive position.
Now, they might be bringing in a punt formation here, 4th down, 13. Nice play by Giraffa getting out there and hauling down that quarterback.
So Dominic Giraffa showed a little speed there on defense, didn't he?
So 32 is going to punt it, and we'll try to get a name of that punter.
32, Zion Herr to punt.
Zion Herr is the punter. Low snap. Picked up. Squire makes a fair catch at the 20-yard line. Let's see, that was Knoll, Ryder Knoll. I'm sorry, not Ryder Knoll.
From the 34.
Colby Knoll, 25, caught that ball.
And we get a chance to look at Gage Zimmerman, the quarterback here, I believe.
Yep, Gage Zimmerman. He's a freshman, 5'10", 160. Squires come out in their wing tee set. Giving a sweep. And number 15 is going to be dumped at the 15-yard line. Brandon Spillman tried to sweep it.
Real good play by the Littlestown defensive end, getting off that block.
52 for Littlestown made the tackle out there.
Ryan Garrett, I believe it is.
That's a big loss, 5-yard loss.
Yeah, that's a really good play from his defensive end position. Or maybe
Bring down
defensive tackle.
2nd down and 16. Motion. Give to the fullback. Oh, no, he throws it out to the flat. Nice throw by Zimmerman. Going to pick up to the 29-yard line. Going to be about 4 yards short. Let's see who caught that.
Gage Zimmerman pass to Artem Riekert.
Riekert caught the ball.
Brought down by number 1, TJ Anorino.
Well, picked up a lot of yardage on that play, Tony. Gave him the ball he could catch, turn, and get upfield quickly with.
Yeah, nice fake to the fullback. Quarterback carried out a nice fake to the fullback. Got it to the flat. 3rd down. Made it a manageable now. 3rd and 3. Ball sitting in the 29-yard line. 3:25 left here in the first quarter. Give to the fullback, and he's going to be awful close to the first down. That was Dettenburn. It looks like he has the first down for the Squires.
Quick hitter up the middle there.
Now, Dettenburn had a heck of a night on Friday night. Picked up 77 yards on 4 carries and a touchdown. Ball sitting right at the 32-yard line. Landon Smith taking the play into Zimmerman.
With these 10-minute quarters, Tony, each team has a prolonged drive.
Yeah, there's not a lot of possessions here.
Yeah, quarters over. With
Squires have a wide out here to the right, tight wing left. Here comes the Sally. Going to get maybe 3 yards on that, up to the 35-yard line. That ball was carried by number 15, Braden Spillman.
Got to hold those blocks a little bit longer inside there. He got most of that yardage on his own.
Yeah, well, penetration's going to screw the Sally up all the time, and that's exactly what happened. The 2 defensive tackles for Littlestown got in the backfield, and they couldn't run that the way they wanted to. Number 12, Jaden Sarty, in for the Squires, bringing the play into Zimmerman. Squires sitting on the 35-yard line, second down, a long 7. Back to throw, gets it out in the flat, it's caught. It's Dettenburn, and he can fly, gets a block there, he might go all the way, and it looks like he's gonna. That was a waggle out of the backfield to the fullback, and Dettenburn goes 65 yards and a pass from Zimmerman for a touchdown for the Squires.
Pass out on the flat, got it to him quickly, he turned around, made a move inside, and then broke it down the middle.
And Jaden Sarty had a nice block out there around the 40-yard line to spring him, and he had enough speed to take it to the house, so it's 6-0 Squires.
He ran away from that defense, Tony.
Yeah, he did. Well, we saw that Friday night. I mean, when he ran.
He's got some speed.
Point after attempt by Justin Ennis.
Little waggle out of the backfield to the fullback. Bread and butter wing T play. Squires will attempt the extra point. Snaps back, kicks up. Looks good, and it is good.
Squires 7-0.
Squires 7, Littlestown nothing as they come back up the field. So Gage Zimmerman, 2 for 2 throwing the ball. 1 for 11 yards, 1 for 65 yards.
Tony, Justin Emmett kicked that extra point.
Okay.
Number 9. Okay. Junior, 5'10", 160.
He kicks for the varsity also. The second kicker here for the Squires is Jaden Sarty, I think. 6'0", 150 sophomore. Back deep for Littlestown, 21. Try to get the name there.
21 and 22 back to Littlestown, Hahn and Her.
Hahn and Her, 21 and
Justin
22.
Ennis, number 9, kicking again for the Squires.
So Littlestown will get their second possession here with 1:42 left in the first quarter. 7-0 the Squires. Better kick this time. Drives Littlestown back to the 5. Breaks it out over the nice run back up to the 33-yard line by number 22 that was for Littlestown. Dylan Herr. So we're going to get the ball right on the 33-yard line. Littlestown will take over. Number 11, the quarterback for Littlestown. Connor Healy. So a 28-yard return on that kickoff. Has Littlestown set up at the 33-yard line. 1:34 left here in the first quarter. Littlestown slot to the right. Wide out left. I formation. Motion across the backfield. Hand off to the second back. That's number 22, and he's going to be dropped out there after a gain of maybe 2 yards.
Brought down by number 15, Braden Spillman.
Braden Spillman made that tackle. Actually, they don't give him 2. They only give him maybe back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a foot or 2 more than that. Second down, we're going to call it 10.
Braden Spillman from his linebacker position closed quickly to keep that to a nominal gain for sure. No question about that. Read the play very well.
Second and we're going to call it 10. Same formation, slot to the right, wide out left, I formation behind the quarterback. Again, motion. There's a pitch to the right. Ball on the ground. It's gonna. I think Littlestown got back on it. Host of Squires got there. Her couldn't handle the pitch.
Ball and recovered by Littlestown.
Now you got 3rd and long.
Looked like number 5, Neal in there right away. And number 8, Ashton Rudolph to cover up.
Yeah, once he dropped that pitch, it blew that play up for sure.
He had a little bit of a room in front of him, too. He had a nice they sent the man in motion, the wingman in motion across the lead block.
Let's see if Littlestown looks for that play down the middle again. They had a man open before.
Well, Littlestown's going to double slot this time. Shotgun for the quarterback. Here comes motion across. They got trips to this side. They're throwing back. Way too far. Too high. He had number 32 open for a bit, but he threw it too high, so Littlestown's going to have to punt the ball away.
Yeah, it looked like Jack Skovich came in there quickly, Tony. He created a lot of havoc. Quarterback didn't have any time to read the field.
It's the end of the first quarter, 7-0 Squires, so the refs will take it down and put it on the other 27-yard line, and the punt will be by Littlestown, giving Delone their second possession. Delone only had 1 possession there in the first quarter, but
made the most of it.
And they were in bad position there. They were in 2nd and long and made it up. So the Squires will get the punt here, barring anything weird happening. Last time, number 25, Colby Knoll, called for a fair catch on the punt.
And the wind's picking up just a little bit.
Yeah, it
right
is.
now.
It's blowing from the south right into the booth here.
Yeah.
It shouldn't affect the punt, though. Good snap this time. Nice punt. Just going to get away from it, and the ball's going to roll out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So the Squires will take over at their own 33, leading 7-0. Gage Zimmerman, quarterback. Set the backfield with Denton Byrne. Number 25, Colby Knoll, one halfback, and number 15, Braden Spillman, the other halfback. Motion. Give to the fullback. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's up to about the 42-yard line, giving him 4. Actually, they're going to give him 5 yards on that carry. That was Denton Burns, 2nd down and 5.
Well, Littlestown had that pretty well defended. And the defender right there in the hole, he just couldn't make the play and make the tackle. As a consequence, he picks up 5 yards.
Denton Burns kept his legs churning there and got 5 yards mostly on his own that time.
Yes, he did.
Asher Rudolph taking the play in of Zimmerman. Knoll on a sweep, dips in, takes it back out, but he's not going to get anywhere. He's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 35-yard line.
Ball down to number 21, Colby Hahn, and number 32, Zion Hurd. Brings up 3rd and long.
Tried to break that back outside. There was nothing there. Got thrown for a loss.
Yeah, he dipped in and then decided to take it out, but it was a nice play by number 22 out there for Littlestown, her.
Good reaction by that side of the Littlestown defensive line.
8:30 left here, 7-0 Squires. Very heavy here to the left side of the Squires. Zimmerman's going to roll out. He's under pressure. He gets away. Throws it downfield, and it's complete. Nice job by Zimmerman, the quarterback that time, getting the ball out there to Autumn Riekert, but Zimmerman did a nice job getting away from pressure.
He did, Tony. The other thing he did, he squared his shoulders before he threw it. Made a really nice throw right into the midsection, enough for the first down.
And, you know, something I noticed there was a lot of nice spacing on the Delone routes that time.
Those are the looks you want to give a young quarterback so they can see the field. They have to find their receivers. They have to read the defense, delivering the ball very nicely.
Double wing formation for the Squires. Give to the fullback. And let's see who that was. That was Dettenburn again. And we're going to give him 6 yards on that one.
Tony Brady Dettenburn running low to the ground, running hard. Yards after contact, probably picked up about 4 yards after contact there.
They're going to give him 5 yards total, 2nd down 5. Nice run. Number 12, Sardi, comes into the game with the play. Again, double wing, wide out over here to the left side. Fullback behind the quarterback. Oh, tight end decided he wanted to go on one.
Tony Brady Dettenburn, just a freshman, showing a lot of good speed and power, running low to the ground.
Yeah, we saw the speed Friday night, and he didn't disappoint here in the 65-yard touchdown pass either. Caught a little swing pass out of the backfield, or a waggle as they call it, and got a nice block from Jaden Sardi and took off from there. So 2nd and 10 now for the Squires. Back at the original line of scrimmage, another double wing set. There's a give to the fullback, and he keeps churning. He's going to get maybe a yard. That's about it. He was hit at the line of scrimmage by number 21.
Number 21, Colby Hahn, made a really good defensive play for Littlestown.
Yeah, Dettenburn couldn't get rolling that time. He got hit low, and that's where he stopped. 3rd down and 10. 6 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter, and you're right. The time does seem to go. It's only 2nd possession for the Squires also. Let's see what they run this time. Squires have a tight wing here to the left side, split right. Oh, and there was a blitz coming that time, and number 21, I think his name is, got him in the backfield. Colby Hahn, I'm sorry. Colby Hahn made that tackle.
Colby Hahn making 2 really good defensive plays for Littlestown in a row. This drive really stalled on that offsides play.
Yeah.
Put him in a hole.
Well, the 5-yard penalty put him in the hole, and then they couldn't make it up after that.
But 2 real good defensive plays by Littlestown.
For the Bulls back to receive.
Squires will kick it away 21 and 22 deep for Littlestown. Let's see who the punter is here for the Squires. Decent snap. Nice punt. Punt's going to die right about the 33-yard line. That's where Littlestown's going to take over in their own 33-yard line.
Ball, 1st and 10.
Halfway through the 2nd quarter, 7-0 still the Squires. I believe Delone gets a second-half kickoff as they kicked off to start the game. And that's where we're going to put the ball right on the 33. Littlestown had a little something going on their first drive, but last drive lost some yardage and had to punt it out of there. Now they're back to their I formation.
2 wide outs.
Pro to the right, split left. Give right up the middle. Decent run by number 21 out there. Tackled by Asher Rudolph. And number 35, Autumn Riekert.
15, Brady Spielman, and number 8, Asher Rudolph.
15 Spillman in there also. Give him maybe 5 yards on that pickup.
Good pickup on
2nd
first
and
down.
10. That was a nice run.
Had a good lead blocker in front of him there from the I formation.
And they must have liked that set. They come out with it again. Pro over here to the right side, split left, I formation behind the quarterback. Give it back again. Not this time. Number 78, Josh Kramer.
Number 78, Josh Kramer.
Blew that up at about the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and a long 7.
Josh Kramer, sophomore, says, I'll have none of that.
Yeah.
He shut that down right at the line of scrimmage with great penetration and a good tackle.
And actually, Littlestown tried to run that more off tackle than up the middle that time and tried to bring it out a little bit more to the side. Same set. Pro over here to the right, split left, I formation behind the quarterback. Play action, he's back to throw. He beat containment. He's going to try to run it now. He breaks one tackle, and he's going to be dropped about 2 yards short of the first down.
On the end around Connor Haley, brought down by number 52, Jack Stovich.
Skovich made the tackle. It's going to bring up a 4th and a long 1.
And I think Littlestown will go for this.
3 minutes and 5 seconds left here.
Well, they had the right defensive call up, Tony. We had 2 defenders out there, and both defenders couldn't contain the quarterback.
Well, they didn't break down, and the quarterback got around to the left side, and he made a good decision putting it under and getting what he could there because it gave him the chance to go for it here in 4th down.
Real good decision by the quarterback.
So they ran a quarterback sneak the last time they were in this position. Let's see what they do here.
Delone's up tight. Oh,
Delone jumped and a hard count. Looks like it's going to cost Delone 5 yards and a Littlestown 1st down.
Well, good play on Littlestown's part. Great opportunity for that hard count. Delone jumping, Littlestown picking up the 1st down.
Ball moves up to the 47-yard line of Littlestown, 1st and 10. Devin Reese in the game.
At least we don't get charged 5 yards per player.
Yeah, yeah, because everybody jumped. You really can't put that on anybody. The whole line went. Okay, we got still too many guys in the backfield. Pitch out to the right. Cut back by the back. Nice play out there by number 21, Dominic Giraffe.
Flowing from his linebacker position, breaks down, makes a wonderful form tackle, puts him down right at the spot.
That's what I was going to say. What a form tackle. I mean, you can't ask for a better tackle now. What is Dominic here? What do we got here? Freshman, 5'10".
170.
Well, he must be wringing wet if he's 170. You don't look 170 out there to me. But that's what they got in the program.
That's how you defend it from your linebacker position. Well done.
Handoff again. 21 breaks it up over the 45 to about the 46, and he's going to be a yard short.
That was Colby Hahn, Tony. Good run on his part, getting what he could out of that.
Yeah, he did. And number 5, Chris Neal made the tackle along with Rudolph.
Thought Delone was in fairly good position, but he did a real good job of getting what he could.
Clock's running, and they still have 3 timeouts left. 3rd and, well, it's not 2, but actually they did move it back to almost the 45-yard line. Split backfield now.
Quick count.
Give to the fullback, and he's hit, but I think he's going to have the 1st down. Giraffe in there again, along with number 65, 15. Spillman and Giraffe made that tackle.
Now they called their timeout.
Timeout after that 1st down. The ball laying on the 42-yard line. There's 59 seconds left. That's their first of the half. 7-0 Squires. Halftime, I'm not sure if we're going to, are you coming on at halftime to anything? Or are we just going to probably just go take a break here at halftime and come back for the second half?
I might do a minute or two.
Bill said he might do a minute or two.
Well, we'll see what Littlestown will do here. They have 59 seconds. They have 2 timeouts left. Okay, the ball is where? The ball is on the
42-yard line, but I'm not sure they have enough time to just.
They don't have enough time to power it.
No, and the quarterback does. He had a man open earlier. He's 0 for 2 throwing the ball. And here come the Thunderbolts.
I'm sure one of the things that was being discussed on the Delone side in that timeout is how important the containment is, because some of the plays that Littlestown's really got most of the yardage off of, they broke containment.
Yes.
Colts first and 10 from the 42.
Okay, we got a pro out here to the right, split left, split backfield behind the quarterback. Back to throw, looking deep. He has a man out there, down the middle, too far. Just overthrew.
Incomplete pass for the Colts.
Nice coverage by number. You know, he did a nice job.
Yeah, good coverage. Got some air into that ball.
Colby
Just
Knoll
not too long.
had nice coverage. Let's see who the receiver was. What, 13? I believe it was 13, the receiver. Sorry, we really can't read the.
Might be James Hamilton, 13, I believe
Yeah,
it is.
Hamilton, number 13. We'll try to get everybody's name on that we can. Especially Littlestown, since, you know, you're not allowed to be at away games. So same set as the last time. Pro out here to the right, split left, split backfield. Back to throw. Good containment that time by the Squires. And he's going to be drugged down, the quarterback, by Dominic Giraffa again. I'm calling his name.
The drop
Good
back
pressure from
Delone. Down in the backfield by Dominic Giraffa.
Good pressure in the backfield. Forced the
Timeout,
quarterback
Colts.
out of the pocket. Dominic Giraffa showing that speed that he has to run him down.
Yeah, the quarterback made a nice initial move. I mean,
Made a real good move.
They had containment. He stepped up in the pocket and rolled out to the left, but Dominic was there to make the tackle. 3rd down and 14, 39 seconds. Littlestown has used their second timeout. Yeah, I didn't see Dominic there. I thought the quarterback beat the pressure and was going to take off with it, but
He closed from his inside
he
linebacker position.
And again, he made a great form tackle.
Yes.
So let's see what Littlestown dials up here in 3rd down. And Delone does have 3 timeouts left also. Littlestown has 1 more left. Remember Friday night, the varsity Squires take on York Catholic at York Catholic. Delone has already clinched a spot in the Class A District 3 championship game. What's to be determined if it's going to either be here or at Steelton High Spire.
And if they win, it's here.
If they beat York Catholic, it's going to be here because York Catholic's 5-0, and Delone will get a lot of points for that game. Double slot, shotgun for Littlestown this time. Looking to throw. No pressure. Now it's a little bit pressure coming from down the middle. Ball's batted around there and falls incomplete. See who that receiver was. Who had the ball, number 80, I think. Or 82. 82 was his intended receiver. It looks like Littlestown's going to punt this ball away with 30 seconds left. So the Squires will get it. I don't know what they'll do. And they get the ball coming out. So it's Coach Colby Zortman and I think, not sure who the defensive coordinator is down there. Ball was fumbled on the snap. He picks it up, finally kicks it. Ball's fumbled. Still loose. Looks like the Squires got back. It's still loose.
Still loose.
There's 17 seconds left, and they're going to give the ball to Delone. I'm pretty sure now we're going to take a knee here.
Well,
that was a low liner, and Colby Knoll tried to field it. And
pick up the fumble.
got through his legs, and the ball rolled the whole way down to the 10-yard line. That was exciting.
I don't know if it was a real good decision to try to catch it.
No, it wasn't, but I think
With
three or four guys had the ball after it was down, and it kept squirting away.
17 seconds left in the half. I think you're best just to let it go.
Yeah, Delone does get the ball coming out, so, and Littlestown can only stop the clock one time if they choose to do that. And quarterback just takes it up the middle. Zimmerman out to about the 15 or so, and it's going to run out the clock.
Yeah, that'll be the half.
That's going to be halftime. The score here at JT Flaherty Field, 7-0. Bill, I'll turn it over to you, and then George and I will be back after the halftime.
7-0.
Hello, everybody. This is Bill Smith from inside at Delone, usually. But I'm going to go through the events for the rest of the week and probably into next week for Delone and for DCBN. Tomorrow night, we have the girls JV volleyball and girls varsity volleyball starting at 6 o'clock in the gym, the Shepherd Gym. On Wednesday, we're back out here for 8th grade football at 5:30 p.m. Thursday, we're going to broadcast the last mass that Father Morelli is going to be celebrating here before his departure, before his reassignment. The following Tuesday, the 27th, we're going to have JV and varsity girls volleyball starting at 6, again here in the Shepherd Gym. The volleyball then will be against Bermudian on the 27th. Coming back the 29th, we're going to have both mass during the beginning of the day from the gym in school, and we're also going to have volleyball for the girls against Fairfield at 6 for JV and 7 for varsity. And that'll take us up to the end of the month. Like Tony had mentioned, the 30th is possibly a football game. Since Delone is assured a spot in the playoffs, it's only a matter of where the game is going to be. It'll either be here or at Steelton High Spire. I'm going to keep pushing for information from the district and PIAA to see what our availability is to broadcast, but to the extent that we're able to broadcast, we're going to do that if we're here. I'm assuming with COVID, we won't be able to travel to Steelton. So if the game is here, I'm expecting to be able to broadcast it. So as we're finishing out halftime, we have another 7 or 8 minutes. We're just going to go off for a little bit, but we'll be back before the beginning of the second half. Thanks.
Welcome back to the second half. About a minute before kickoff, Delone 7, Littlestown nothing. Delone scored on a 65-yard pass from Zimmerman to Brady Dettenburn, who took a little waggle out of the backfield, broke it over midfield, got a great block from Jaden Sardi, and just sped away from everybody else, 65 yards for the score.
Yeah, saw some good speed from Dettenburn. There's no question about it. I think on the defensive side, what stood out to me was Dominic Giraffa from his linebacker position coming up and making several key plays for the Delone defense. One of the concerns for Delone, I would think, is how they shore up their containment on defense, because this quarterback from Littlestown certainly looks athletic enough that he can tuck that ball and get outside and put pressure on that defense.
Yeah, I think Dominic Giraffa, well, like we said, the one time when he broke containment, I thought it was nobody out there, and Giraffa came up and made up for the losing the containment. And then on the defensive line, number 78, Josh Kramer, seems like he's having a nice game there. 2 or 3 times he broke through the backfield and through Littlestown for a loss. Littlestown's very tough defensively, too. Other than the one drive Delone with their other 2 drives got nothing. Now they'll get the kickoff here to start the second half.
Be interesting to see if Gage Zimmerman, the quarterback, is going to open it up just a little bit off the play action, see if we can give him some more looks throwing the ball downfield.
Yeah, they wait till third down to throw the ball, and that Zimmerman, the last time they tried it, Littlestown just had a blitz coming, and Zimmerman couldn't get the ball off. Littlestown played very tough defensively also. And they had a little something going the first time they had the ball, then maybe a penalty and putting the ball on the ground stopped them. So let's see if Delone can get something going here in this drive. And I think they put 3 minutes back on the board for some reason. I think they're ready to go. Again, keep listening to watching for Delone social media. If Delone does beat York Catholic on Friday night down there, they will have a home game and a district championship game. If they lose, and Steel High would happen to lose to Big Springs on Saturday, Delone would still have the home game, but that's not likely. So Delone's going to have to take care of business down there, or they'll have to go up to Steel High and play next Friday night for the District 3 Single A Championship.
Well, last year they went up to Steel High and won up there, but they prefer,
that was the semifinal, yeah. But,
right, but they prefer to play that game right here in their home field. There's no question about that.
I mean, Steel High beat Delone in the home field here last year in the regular season, and we did the game up there in Steel High, and that was quite a game. Delone won 38-23, and then went on to play Upper Dauphin and lost that heartbreaker to Upper Dauphin 36-28 after recovering the onside kick and driving down the field and having their season end at the 15-yard line. So, again, I'm Tony Weaver, George Nieder, Bill Smith beside me, Danny over there running everything like she usually does.
We don't have Eric tonight pulling the stats for us.
Yeah.
We miss you, Eric. We hope you're doing well this evening.
So, Delone's going to take the field back deep, number 35 for the Squires. That's Artem Riekert. He's going to be joined back there by, let's see, number 25, Colby Knoll. The upbacks are number 4, Tayton Hicks, and number 27, Landon Smith. Number 32 is going to do the kicking for Littlestown.
Zion Herr
will kick off.
Artem Riekert and Colby Knoll back to receive.
Colby Knoll and Riekert back. High end over end kick, going to take a bounce, come to Riekert. He's at the 20, 25, breaks it outside to the 35, up to about the 38-yard line before he's dropped there by number 2 for Littlestown.
Good run back, trying to get what he can.
Yeah, decent field position, 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Squires. Gage Zimmerman had a pretty decent night here so far, 2 for 4 passing. Try to set the backfield for you here. Zimmerman, Dettenburn's the fullback. Braden Spillman and looks like Knoll. Does it give to Dettenburn? He breaks it up through the middle. Little bit of room, has the first down up the midfield.
First down, Squires.
Tony, you can see some of that explosiveness coming through the line of scrimmage.
Takes it to the
low and hard. He's just a freshman, 165. Gets through there really quick.
12 yards on that. They looked like Delone took that a little bit off tackle. That might have been a down from out there. Got decent blocks, and he exploded through the line, just like George said, for 12 yards. Delone up to the 49-yard line.
Well, that play's effective, Tony. That makes those inside linebackers play honest. We'll open up some things on the outside.
Give again to Dettenburn. This time not as much, but he's still got 3 where he probably shouldn't have got any. They're going to mark him over to the 48-yard line of Littlestown, give him 3 more yards. Landon Smith taking the play in. So Delone trying to establish a little something here in the ground. Split wing to the right side, tight end over here to the left. Rolling out as Zimmerman. Looked like a planned run, but he's going to be dropped for a 3-yard loss, so it's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage.
Brought down by number 68.
Looked like a run all the way there, Tony.
It looked like a waggle run. I don't think he was going to throw the ball. He didn't get enough. First of all, he didn't get enough depth to throw the ball.
Yeah, a little slow developing also, I thought.
So we'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Tight wing over here to the left side.
Let's see what Littlestown does defensively here.
Motion across. Throw out to the nice catch. And it's going to
fights his way.
see where they mark it. If that's not it's going to be awful close to the first down. Let's see who caught that.
Might be just a little short.
That was 15 Spillman that caught that ball, and it's going to be just a little bit short, I think.
Brings up 4th and short.
4th and less than a yard. So it's going to give Delone a chance to actually go for it here with 7:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Squires up 7-0.
Wouldn't be at all surprised if this ball goes to Dittenberg.
Yeah, that would be my guess. But let's see if they load up a side and give it to him behind some blocking. Tight wing over here to the left side. Littlestown act like they know what's coming. Oh, quarterback sneak. Was it, or did he give it to the head? Yeah, it was a sneak. I think people thought Dettenburg was going to get that ball, and Zimmerman just took it up the middle.
Squires 1st and 10.
Looked like he delayed a bit and saw where the hole was.
Well, first thing you want to do is make sure you have a hold of that ball. Sometimes you get a little anxious, you start pulling out of there too quick, and the ball's on the ground.
Ball sitting at the 38-yard line, 6:43 left here. Squires driving with the first drive of the second half.
Big 3rd down play there to put him in that position.
Yeah, nice play by Zimmerman to get the ball out there. There's a give to the fullback again, and he's driving up over the 35 to about the 34. 4-yard pickup for Dettenburn again.
Number 20, Brady Dettenberg on the carry.
Tony, I like the way he keeps his legs churning when he gets hit.
Yeah,
keeps his
he
legs moving.
Stayed nice and low and got what he could there. Give him 4 yards on that. 2nd down and 6.
Brandon Warfield bringing the play in, a junior. Number 18.
So Delone seems to have a lot more success going up the middle than trying to get outside here in Littlestown. This time they have a tight wing to the right side, split left. Give to Dettenburn again. He breaks it away. He's loose, cuts it back. and brought down at about the 10. Real nice run as he started right, cut it back left, and got a couple extra yards down to the 10-yard line.
Explosive through the middle, Tony. Got some good blocking up front, broke the initial tackle. Good cutback. Puts the ball down around the 10.
But I think we got a flag back here.
Oh, we do.
A hold, and that's going to be a spot foul. The flag's laying at the 29-yard line, so that's going to bring Delone back to the 39 and make it a 2nd down and 11. And that's exactly what's going to happen. 2nd and 11. So that erases Denton Burns' 22-yard run there.
Looks like he's well acclimated to that fullback position, doesn't it?
Somebody to step in there. He runs nice and low, too. He don't run high.
Yes, he does.
Asher Rudolph, number 8, took the play in. Delone heavy to the left side here. 2nd down and 11. Quick pitch. A little bit of room out here. And we got a flag. I think it's going to be a block in the back by number 8 for Delone. It's going to be a 1st down for the Squires. Riekert carried that ball, but I think we got a push in the back.
Well, that negates a nice run, Tony. I do want to point out number 15, Brandon Spillman Jr., from his split end position, maintaining good blocking downfield, staying in contact with his man.
Well, actually, they're just going to call it a regular hold, not a block in the back. But what I saw was a block in the back. But so it's going to be 10 yards again, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15 yards to go for the Squires. 5:02 left here in the third quarter. This is the first drive of the 2nd half. So 2 10-yard penalties in a row. It put the Squires in a little bit of a hole here. 2nd down, 15 yards to go. Tate Nix brings the play in here.
Yes. Well, what seemingly was a promising drive is going the wrong way here. Let's see if we can get some yardage here to make it a manageable 3rd down.
Okay, we got split wing to the right side. Motion across. Quick pitch the other way. Going to pick up some yardage out there. And he's going to get back maybe 4 yards of that to the 40-yard line.
Number 13, James Hamilton, and number 21, Colby Hahn on the tackle.
That was Spillman carrying the ball. 3rd down and 12. Give him 4 yards on that play.
3rd and long.
Third quarter just racing by here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Delone has not given up the ball yet.
These ball-controlled drives,
Yeah,
clock winds down, it just keeps running.
Penalties have really hurt the Squires here. Going out to throw. He's under a little bit of pressure. Makes a nice move, but he's not going to be able to get away, and he's going to be dropped at about the 50-yard line. Number 21 made the initial hit for Littlestown, and number 52 in there also.
Good coverage by Littlestown, Tony. Looked like everybody was covered up. He didn't have any options.
Well, they tried to flood the area out here, and he just never had any time to get that ball off. Littlestown was coming on 3rd and long. So Delone's going to have to put it away from just inside their own territory.
A seemingly promising drive is killed by 2 holding penalties.
Yeah. They had 1st downs on both of the runs, but both of them came back. Good snap. Punt is blocked. Picked up by Littlestown. Number 39 blocked it and then picked it up. And they're going to get the ball at about the 38-yard line of the Squires. 38.
That's the field position they needed to have.
Got a name on that 38. He made a great play there. Was it 39? 39, I'm sorry.
Caleb Smith.
Made the great play, blocked it, and then also picked it up. Tried to run with it, but was tackled by the punter. So Littlestown has it at the 38-yard line with 3:16 left here in the 3rd quarter. Slot left, split right. I formation behind the quarterback. And running back 21 gets dropped. And looked like number 8 was in there at quarterback that time for Littlestown. Ricard and number 8, Rudolph, made the tackle. No gain, 2nd down and 10.
Good reaction by the Delone defensive line. Looked like everybody were in their gaps. Well defended across the board, tackle to tackle.
Shotgun formation this time. Double slot. Motion. We got a jet sweep. Dominic got a hold on Littlestown, so it's going to come back. Picked up about 4 yards, but the flag's laying at the 44-yard line. We think we got a hold there.
We do, Tony. Jack Skovich, 52, got deep into the backfield, blew that play up, and then he was held. That's going to be a big loss.
So the penalty flag's laying at the 44, so it'll be 10 yards from there. It'll remain 2nd down. Yeah, spot foul.
And that's in the backfield, so that's going to be a big loss.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and moves it the whole way back to the 46-yard line of Littlestown. So, wow, that's it's going to be about 23 yards to go.
2nd and long for the Bulls.
24 yards, maybe. They said 26 on the board. Shotgun again, double wide outs, both sides. Motion. Back to throw. He's looking deep down the sideline. He has a man out there. It's Colt. They finally got that play to work. Number 32 catches that ball at the 15-yard line. Brought down immediately by number 25, Knoll.
Beautiful throw and catch, Tony. Beautiful throw and catch. Littlestown puts a man in motion this side, comes heavy to the right. Single coverage on the left side. The man doing the streak hits him in stride. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch by Littlestown.
Ball's marked in the 16-yard line. 1:58 clock running.
Got a lot of air under that ball and let his receiver run.
Number 8's the quarterback now. Do we got a name and number 8? There's a handoff. Not this time.
Asher Rudolph.
Asher Rudolph drops number 21 for a loss.
Number 8, Asher Rudolph. Lost on the play.
Real solid penetration off the left side, making the tackle for a loss.
Loss of 6. 2nd down and 16.
Just a little over a minute in this quarter, 3rd quarter.
Each team only had 1 possession. Up under center this time is the quarterback. Gives it to 21 around a nice cut, but he's hit by the middle of the square line. Picks up maybe 3 yards before he's dropped. Looks like 15 Spillman's in there.
Spillman and Giraffa.
21 Dominic Rex. 3rd and long.
3rd and they're calling it 14 here.
So you would guess Littlestown would probably take 2 plays here, right? 3rd and 4th down.
Oh, yeah. Try to pick up a little bit, although they're taking a lot of time getting this play in.
So you don't have to get all the yardage back on this play.
$20 seconds. Back to throw.
Looking for the out pattern.
It's there. He called it. Not a 1st down, though. He's going to be make it about 4th and 9.
Pass complete.
Pass was in bounds. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Makes it a little more manageable, though, Tony.
Yeah, brings up a 4th and 9. But that's going to be the quarter, so they'll come down to the school end trying to score down here.
Wire 7, Bolt 0.
Both teams, now, like you said, the JV games are a little different. Both teams only have 1 possession here in the 3rd quarter.
Who do we have in there quarterback for Littlestown? Number 8.
Number 8 is Alexander Popoff.
Papa?
Popoff.
Popoff.
Alexander Popoff.
Popoff. Well thrown ball there by number 8.
And they need 9 yards, so my guess is he might go to the air again. So we have one more quarter to go here, 7-0 Squires. Squires scored early.
Their offensive series was killed by 2 holding penalties. They had a nice drive going.
And actually, Littlestown had a nice drive going and had a hold.
Yep.
But they made up for it with a nice throw. And they're going to set the ball right about the 14-yard line. They need down to about the 5 for a first down. Littlestown right up in the ball here. Pop off the quarterback.
Gets his team set.
Double wide outs here. See what the Squires do. Pop off, drop the ball. It's recovered by number 52.
52 on the recovery. That's Scovich.
Scovich picks it up. Bad snap. It was on the ground. Popoff couldn't handle it. Delone's going to take over in the 22-yard line, and that kills the drive for Littlestown.
If you're Littlestown, you hate to see that happen. You know, he just took his eyes off the ball a little bit. The ball was on the ground. He just couldn't find it. And someone from Delone came in there in a hurry.
That was Scovich, number 52.
Scovich jumped on it. So
9:55 left here. Delone now has a chance to move the ball down the field here. Second possession of the half for the Squires. Littlestown on a 4-4 defense. Give to the fullback. Dettenburn again. Spins out at the 30, 35, down the sideline, 40, 45, up over midfield. Still on his feet. Brought down at the 46-yard line.
Long carry for a first down for the Squires.
Tony, number 35, Ricker comes down inside, makes a great block to help get him busted for a pretty good gain. And then I'm seeing 35 downfield again, blocking another man. Great job by Ricard.
Good blocking, good run by Dettenburn that time. He has a little bit of speed when he gets going.
Yes, he does.
Squires at the 47-yard line.
Love to see that hustle downfield. Love to see that blocking downfield.
Give Dettenburg 31 yards on that run. Give it to him again. Finds a little bit more room. Gets to the 40, tries to spin out, but he's going to be down at the...
We got some flags down, Tony.
Flags again all over the place. He made 7 yards on that. Let's see what 2 flags down. I don't know what we got here. We're going to go with the one that's slating at the 44-yard line. Holding against the Squires again. That's going to negate a 7-yard run and bring it back to the 45-yard line. Make it first down and 18 yards to go.
Well, you really can't question the call from the officials when out of a 4-man crew, you got 2 flags on the field, both calling holding. This is exactly what killed Delone's last drive, the holding calls.
First down, 18 yards to go, 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Give to Dettenburn. He tries to get outside. He breaks a tackle, still on his feet, gets the penalty yards back, and it's going to make it 2nd and 10. Give him 8 yards on that run.
Littlestown's trying to cover up that quick dive. They put a man over both guards and the center in the down position. Our fullback kicks it to the outside and picks up some yardage.
Nice run again, 8 more yards for him. He's having a night. Asher Rudolph brings the play in. Squires have 2nd down and 10. Ball sitting at the 47-yard line of Littlestown. Double wing now for the Squires. Up the middle again. Give him 2 yards this time. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
Number 67 in the tackle, Mitchell Speed.
3rd down 8.
Littlestown's clogging that middle, Tony. They've got 3 down linemen in there.
That was a great tackle by the Littlestown guy, too. Dentonburn couldn't keep his legs going that time. It was a great form tackle.
Yep.
3rd and 8. Let's see what the Squires do. Are they going to run it twice to try to get it here? A little bit of mix-up in where we're supposed to go. And I think Delone's going to call a timeout. Coach Zortman did not like the way that Delone came out and lined up, and he called a timeout right away.
Well, Littlestown's determined to take that dive away. Okay, they're going to say beat us somehow, but you're not going to beat us with that play.
So with 7:31 left here in the game, 7-0 Squires. Delone has a 3rd down and a long 7 at the 45-yard line. Delone had a little bit of success with some quick pitches there in the 3rd quarter. One of them get called back for a hold also. And they're right in the middle of the field, so there's no short side or wide side here. Remember, we'll be back up here. Well, I'll be back up here. I guess Bill and Danny will be Wednesday night for the 7th and 8th grade game. We invite George and Eder to come along also.
What time's that game start?
I think that's a 5:30 game.
5:30 game.
They're only 8-minute quarters. Littlestown taking their time. Delone looks like they're ready to go here. Littlestown comes right out in the field. That was Delone's timeout. So it's 3rd down and 7, 7:31. Delone can chew up some more time if they get another 1st down here. They got a split wing over here to the right side. Back to throw. Throws it across the middle. The receiver fell down. Number 15, Zimmerman slipped and fell, and that's where the pass went.
Lost his footing there, Tony. Yep.
So now Delone's going to have to punt it away.
Yep. Well, we think they're going to punt it away.
Yeah. Last time the punt was blocked. Number 21 back deep for Littlestown. He's a single safety back there. 22's back there also. Okay. Oh, I think Littlestown jumped. That might change Coach Zortman's mind on what to do here because they're going to get 5 yards, I believe. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 2. Let's see what Coach Zortman decides to do here. Looks like they're still going to punt it away. There's the snap. Kicks off. Not very deep. The ball's going to die right at about the 26-yard line. 22-yard punt. Littlestown takes over on the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 with 7:26 left here in the game. Yeah, I thought Coach Zortman might go for it there at Colby.
Well,
But they decided to boot it away.
yep. I think he was looking for a little more effective punt, though, too. For playing field position with a 7-0 lead, his defense is playing well.
Littlestown comes out. Split backs in the backfield. Popoff takes it and gives it to the up man, and he's going to get maybe up to the 30-yard line, give him 2 yards.
Brought down by number 78, Josh Kramer.
Kramer in there in the tackle again. He's going to come out now. Juan Stewart in there at 1 tackle.
Nice play by Josh Kramer from his defensive tackle position.
Ethan Little in there at defensive tackle also. Trying to get around the end. And it's not going to happen.
22, Dylan Hurl on the carry.
Well defended by the
15,
left side of
Brady
the Delone
Spielman on
defense,
the
and I think it
tackle.
was,
Spillman on the tackle. They
Brandon
give him
Spillman.
forward. Go ahead.
yeah, Brandon Spillman leading the charge there.
Give him forward progress up to about the 31. 3rd down and 7. Big play for Littlestown here. Slot over here to the left side. Back to throw. It's under a little bit of pressure. Looking downfield. He has a man open down there. Oh, almost picked off
Pass attempt incomplete.
by Landon Smith. It was tipped by number
Brings up
18,
4th and long for the
Brandon
Bulls.
Warfield. And Littlestown looks like they're going to punt it away.
Pretty good coverage by the Delone secondary there. Nobody really was.
And they got a little bit of pressure on pop-off, too, that time. Littlestown will punt it away. Back deep for the Squires. I think that's Colby Knoll again. And number
Colby Knoll
14's
back.
back there. Gage Zimmerman, the quarterback's back there also.
As well as Gage Zimmerman.
Knoll takes it, tries to get over here to the left side, but he's going to be dropped right away
Nice
at the
play.
40-yard line. But he caught the ball. That would have rolled a long way if he don't catch it.
Brought down by number 22 from Littlestown, Dylan Herr.
Herr made the
ball, 1st and 10.
Herr made the tackle, so Delone gets the ball back to the 40-yard line. So I guess Coach Zortman made a good call punting that ball away, putting it in the hands of the defense. Let's see if they can get something going now from the 40-yard line. 5:54 left in the game, 7-0. That 65-yard touchdown pass from Zimmerman to Spillman has held up.
Well, Coach
I'm not
Sortman's-
Spillman, Dettenburn.
Coach Sortman liked to put this game on his
Yeah,
offensive line
right
here.
now. Yep. Dettenburn in the backfield. And Littlestown jump. I guess they weren't drawn off, and that the ref is pointing to Littlestown, so that's going to bring up a 1st down and 5. Which helps. Trying to set that backfield for you. Gage Zimmerman's still the quarterback. Dettenburn's fullback. Colby Knoll and Spillman in the backfield. Give to the fullback. He's chugging along. He's all but has the 1st down. He's up the midfield. He's going to be a yard short. So Dettenburn gets 4 in that carry. Brings it up a 2nd and 1.
Number 34, Diego Laguna. 2nd and short.
Just good, hard running by Dettenburn up the middle again, Tony.
He dragged people with him for 4 yards that time. 2nd and 1.
Here, if you're Delone, you don't want to be in too much of a hurry. You want to eat some of that clock.
Double wing for the Squires. Quarterback sneak. 1st down. He's still on his
Gage
feet.
Zimmerman surges forward for the 1st down, Squires.
We saw Delone use that a few times tonight. Down to the 47-yard line go the Squires. 1st and 10.
66, Jeffrey Project and Diego Laguna on the tackle, but Squires ball 1st and goal, or 1st and 10.
Clock running. 5 minutes left in the game. Tight wing over to the left side. Split over here to the right. Give to Riekert around the left side. He has good yardage up to about the 40-yard line. He has 7. 2nd down and 3.
Brought down by TJ Anero and number 22, Dylan Herr.
Good blocking on
2nd
that
and
left
4.
side and a big pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, that's the first sweep tonight that I really saw do anything for the Squires.
Yeah, Littlestown has reacted very well to those sweeps, but on that play, Delone got some good sill blocks, picking up about 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Quarterback getting them where they belong. try to counter.
Oh, my.
Somehow he broke through there and got the first down.
I have no idea how he got through that.
That was
maze
Spillman.
of
I thought he was
defensive people.
caught in the backfield too, but
Spillman on the hard run.
he got through somehow.
Brought down by 22.
You and I both thought he was down for no gain. He picks up the first down.
Squires.
And a new set of downs with 3:40 to go.
Littlestown does have 3 timeouts left. Delone has 2. Delone now has the ball at the Littlestown 35-yard line. Double wing, no, it's tight wing over to this side. Quick pitch to Spillman. He cuts it up. Nice move. He's inside down to the 25. Probably has the first down.
Artem?
Spillman had the ball.
Yeah, Artem. Real good still block on the right
Downfield
side.
blocking. Give him 15 yards on that. 1st and 10 for the Squires.
Raker, number 35, Tony. Again, real good blocking on the right side.
18, Brandon Warfield bringing in the play. And we're under 3 minutes here. Really nice job of driving here, keeping the ball on the ground. Oh, Delone moves. That's going to be 5 yards against Delone. More than one person moved, so we're not going to put that on anybody. 2:37 left. Delone's going to march back 5 yards to the 30-yard line. 1st and 15. I really think they're deep enough that they're not going to punt no matter what happens. So they're going to have to run 4 plays here.
They'll run 4 plays.
So sooner or later, Littlestown's going to have to start calling their timeouts because the clock's running right now.
There is no 2-minute warning.
Nope.
School football.
Give this Dettenburn. He finds a little bit of room outside. Nice move. Gets around down over the 15-yard line. Is there a flag over here?
Flag down.
Flag back here.
I don't know if he's going to call a block in the back or holding.
Dettenburn made a nice dip inside. He picked up 12 yards, but there's a flag laying at about the 24-yard line.
He had that defender screened initially. Sometimes you just got to let him go because you don't want to commit the penalty.
Well, what the conundrum here is for Littlestown is it'll remain first down if they take the penalty.
Yeah.
And that's just going to keep the clock running. And they are got to take the penalty. And that's going to mark the ball back to the 34-yard line since we started at the 24 and bring up a first down and a long way to go here. 25 yards. But the clock's running under 2 minutes now, and Delone still has a first down. Dettenburn got it that time, and he was met right at the line of scrimmage, but he still spins for 1. And White has called a timeout. Littlestown's called a timeout with 1:40 left. But it's
Turning
only
number 66 breaking through there for
Last carry is
Littlestown.
Brady Gettenberg, brought down by
Yeah,
number
nice hit there. He
56,
did-
Jeffrey Profit.
Real good hit.
give him a yard on that play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 23 when we continue here. 1:40 left in the game, 7-0 Squires. I still think they're at a position where they don't punt the ball. They're too far down the field here, so
Nor do you want to take the risk of turning it over
yeah,
with a block
on a
punt.
punt. So Littlestown's going to have to call their next 2 timeouts in the next 2 plays.
And Delone, unlikely, will not. They're not going to throw the ball.
You wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so.
We're up here. This has been a quickly played and nicely played game. It was mistakes were basically penalties.
Yep. And they hurt both teams.
Yeah, both teams hurt the same by these penalties. I think they'll learn a little more here in the second half, but
And number 14, Gage Zimmerman, the quarterback, just want to say, looks to be in control, looks comfortable getting people set, making sure people are where they belong, managing the offense pretty well.
quick pitch. to Spielman. He's going to get some yardage out here. He wants to stay in bounds, and he does.
15 on the
Runs it
carry.
down to the 30-yard line, gets
Spielman.
4 yards. And I think Littlestown's going to take another timeout with 1:29 left. Too.
Timeout, Colts.
And that was a good point you made there, Tony. He wanted to stay in bounds.
Yeah, he actually tackled himself at about
Yes.
the 30-yard line before he went out of bounds.
Yes.
And you should make, run the ball one more time, make Littlestown use their next time out. Then on 4th down, you can do what you want to do because like you said, I don't think you want to take the chance of punting the ball.
I don't think so.
Here come the Squires out in the field. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down and about 20 yards to go from the 30-yard line. Littlestown with one more timeout. And now Delone calls a timeout. I don't think the coach like
Timeout, Squires.
Littlestown's defensive front there had all 10 guys in the box, so.
Not unexpected, though, Tony.
No.
I wonder if he's going to try to get Dettenberg to the corner. But coach saw something he wasn't comfortable with and called that timeout.
Yeah, well, they might have had a trap called, and I that many people on the line of scrimmage is tough to trap that.
Yeah.
They probably tried to get Dettenberg on a quick hitter or something like that, and it wasn't there.
Sometimes in situations
But
like
yeah,
this, quarterbacks will fake it one way and run a naked bootleg. Even.
Don't just stay in bounds, make them use their timeout.
Exactly.
I'm not crazy about the pitches here either. I'd like to just hand it off and. A pitch out to Spielman. He has a little bit of room out there.
He's got that
Don't hit him there.
Braden 16. Braden Spielman on the carry.
The ball's down at the 22-yard line now.
Brings up 4th. Timeout, Colts.
Littlestown called their last time out, so Delone needs about 12 yards. But now that playbook's open, you can do whatever you want to do because the clock's going to stop after the next down anyway.
Yeah, let's give credit to Isaiah Ryder, number 12, making a good tackle out there one-on-one with Dettenberg. If he doesn't get him, he probably scores.
And a nice job by 78 Josh Kramer not hitting that, not blocking in the back there because, that was an 8-yard pickup, nice play. And they got Littlestown, even if they have to turn the ball over, ball's laying there in the 23-yard line. Littlestown's going to have to go 77 yards with no timeouts. Now, do you trust Zimmerman to roll out and throw the ball here, or do you want to keep it on the ground and see if you can pick it up? Let's see what the Squires. They have a tight wing to the left side, split over here to the right. He's rolling out. He's under a little bit of pressure, and he's going to be dropped back here at the 35-yard line. I don't think that's what you wanted. Tried to get the ball on a waggle deep.
Turnover on down, Colts ball.
So Delone gives them 11 yards on the turnover there.
Number 82, Justin King, making a fine defensive play, pressuring the quarterback and throwing the Delone quarterback for a big loss.
Yeah, I'd have liked to see him keep the Littlestown down inside the 20 there instead of trying to throw the ball. But Delone, Littlestown takes over in the 34-yard line. Pop off the quarterback. He has a nice arm. The wind's picked up a little bit now. It's blown across the field from Delone Avenue to South Street, if you're familiar with the field here. And it looks like they're going to go to their shotgun formation. Number 8 is the quarterback. Slots both ways, single back in the backfield. Comes to the left side of the quarterback. Now motion. Hand off to 32, and he's going to throw it.
Oh, he's got a man open.
He's hit when he was throwing it, and the ball's knocked away. No penalty. So we had a halfback pass there. 1:01 left. 32, number 32 threw that pass.
Tony Ryan Green, I believe it is, number 88, had 2 steps on his defender down the right sideline. Just couldn't get him the ball, but he had his defender beat.
You don't want to get any. You don't want to let anybody get deeper than you.
We can't.
There's no. Remember, Littlestown has no timeouts. The clock will stop on a first down, but then start right away. Again, double wide outs, shotgun, halfback to the left of the quarterback. Now he goes to the right side.
Delone's in a 4 deep in the secondary.
Motion. They're going to try to get deep. Throws it down the sideline. Ball is going to call penalty on interference on Delone. Ball's going to. That's only a 15-yard penalty in high school football, so it's going to be back here to the line of scrimmage and marked off.
You can play the down and distance here. You don't have to run with the man. He can get a little bit deeper than the man and see the ball. He didn't see the ball, push the receiver, consequently have the interference call.
So that'll move the ball from the 35 up to midfield, where it's going to be 55 seconds left and a 1st and 10 for Littlestown.
You want to keep everyone in front of you. You don't want them to get behind you.
Well, they ran that play now how many times where they go slot, double slot, they run a man across and throw back to the single receiver. That was a tough that was a tough pass interference call because the ball was almost out of bounds. Delone needs to put a little pressure on the quarterback here also. Back to throw, looks across the field, down the field it goes. Incomplete, intended for number 21. Nice patterns there. He had 32 in the flat, and he decided to go to 21.
Pass, incomplete to number 21, Kobe Hahn.
So let's bring up a 2nd down and 10. And if he's going to throw with a 3-step drop, it's going to be very tough to get to him.
Yep.
He did a nice job there getting rid of that ball. Pop-up has a nice, strong arm.
Puts a lot of air under it. Gives his receiver a chance to run underneath it.
And like I said, he had 32 in the flat here. He decided to go on the wheel route to 21. Motion. Give the 32. They're going to try that long pass. Oh, he's hit when he threw the ball. And it's going to be.
Number 32 goes down, hit by 62, Devin Reese.
Devin Reese made a nice hit there.
Sophomore, 5'10", 175, getting in there and laying the wood.
Yeah, they tried that halfback pass again. 3rd down and 10, 44 seconds left. Well, the down really means nothing. I mean, they're going for it in 4th down. 32 goes out of the game this time. 34 comes in for Littlestown. My guess is they're still going to go double slot. They do. Halfback to the right of Popoff. Delone in a prevent red defense, it looks like. Back to throw. Throws it down the field. Almost caught, almost intercepted, then almost caught.
Nearly picked off by the Squires.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 10.
Tony, pretty good job there.
Brings up 4th down to the goal.
Particularly Brandon Moorfield, as I was watching him, he wasn't going to let the defender get behind him with a tip ball, okay? He made a really good play. He stayed deeper than the defender.
So it all comes down to this for Littlestown. 4th down and 10, 39 seconds left from the 49-yard line of Littlestown. No timeouts left for Littlestown. The Squires actually have 1 left. Same formation, halfback to the right of Popoff. Whoa. 5-yard penalty. I'm not sure if that's going to wind the clock or not here, since it was on the offense.
Ball started against the boat.
So really, I mean, 5 yards. What's 5 yards? They're going to throw it further than that anyway. 84 there for Littlestown got a quick start. Now we're going to roll up on him a little bit. Double slot. Half back now to the left this time of Popoff. And the clock's starting. It should start. Over the middle. Incomplete.
Pass intended for overhead incomplete. Squires ball.
Receiver ran right to the flag and turned, and it was just a little high for him, or he'd have had the first down if he bring that one in.
Yeah,
32 seconds left, and Delone should take a knee and get out of here.
He knew exactly how much distance he needed. He ran to the stick, but the throw was
32
just a little
seconds
bit
left
high.
in the game. Squire take over the ball. 1st and 10.
No timeouts left, so we should get a knee here and get out of here. Remember, tomorrow night there's possibly a volleyball game on, and then Wednesday night we'll be back here to do the 7th and 8th grade game. Friday night, your varsity Squires take on the Fighting Irish at York Catholic down at York Catholic.
That's a big game.
And Delone takes a knee, and that should be it.
Squires take a knee.
And that's going to be it. The final score here at JT Flaherty Field, JV Squires 7, Littlestown nothing. Great game tonight. Anything else, Bill? You want to? We have nothing else. So for George Nieder, I'm Tony Weaver. For Bill and Danny Smith, good evening, everyone.